When you are looking to improve your mental health, what is the best first step? There's actually an answer to that, and it is supported by a plethora of research, and I am so excited to share that with you today. I am Miranda Walichowski at Human Architects, and in May, Mental Health Awareness Month, we will be sharing content, resources, inspirations to support your mental health well-being, and so that you can support the mental health well-being of those in your personal and professional life as well. This topic is important and very dear to us. We have created a webpage within our website that will house all of the resources and videos that we mention, should you want to go back and reference something. So let's dive right in. What is that first step? Ironically, that first step does not have to do with your brain or mind. In reality, that best first step is going to start with the body, and specifically in creating a stronger body. So yes, I am talking about resistance and strength training. Now, I know some individuals may feel I've already attempted that. There were many barriers to success. I did not enjoy the process, and I did not reap or see any significant changes. Well, please stay with us this time. I think you might find some unique inspirations that might create an auspicious start to your strength training journey. We are going to deliver this content over 3 videos. This first video will simply be about the benefits of strength training to the body, to the brain, and to our mental health. In the second video, I will cover different ways to begin your strength training journey. There are many options that will accommodate any disposition, interest, and fitness level. And then the third part of the video will cover some ideas on how to establish this as a lifelong habit. So let's get started. The first benefit for strength training has to do with all-cause mortality. There was a systematic review published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine 2022, and in that they found that there was a 10 to 20% decrease in all-cause mortality for individuals who partook in strength training. So this means a decrease in heart disease, in lung cancer, in diabetes. And the beauty of it all is that the amount of strength training these individuals did was quite reasonable and attainable. Simply 2 times a week, 20 to 30 minutes. And that was enough to create a benefit. The second benefit for strength training has to do with our metabolic health. And that means our ability to regulate our blood glucose levels, our ability to recomp our body. So recomposition, the proportion that we have of fat versus skeletal muscle, and make that more salubrious. The third benefit has to do with protective factors against brain degeneration. And so here we're talking about Alzheimer's disease, dementia, and cognitive decline in general. Again, for this area, there are a plethora of studies. Dr. Broadhouse talks about the importance of strength training on the brain and goes so far as to say that an individual can stop training for 12 months and still reap benefits. Their brain will still reap the benefits of the strength training that they did. And Dr. Valenzuela goes so far as to say that of all the treatments and protocols and prescriptions available to either reduce or halt cognitive decline, nothing works as well as strength training. So that is quite a testament and quite compelling evidence to the importance of strength training in order to maintain our brain health. The fourth benefit to strength training has to do with mitigating the negative effects of sarcopenia. And sarcopenia is the wasting away, the loss of muscle mass as we age. So starting the age of 30, every decade we are losing anywhere between 3 to 8% of our skeletal muscle mass. And at the age of 60 to 65, that actually increases. Now, this is very concerning because muscle is in essence insurance. Insurance against anything negative that may happen to you. Should you be involved in a car accident? Should you fall ill and become hospitalized? Should you suffer a fall? Any of those things are going to have less of a negative impact the more muscle mass that your body has. The more muscle mass that your body has, you will be able to have better outcomes and return to baseline much quicker. Specifically, we can think about hip fractures. So hip fractures occur in individuals, usually in their 60s, at the rate of 300,000 people per year. And these are quite preventable. And the scary thing about this is that once a person suffers a hip fracture, 1 in 4 will end up entering a nursing home shortly thereafter. Another 1 in 4 will end up dying from complications related to that hip fracture. And the fifth benefit has to do with our mental health well-being. In the Journal of the American Medical Association for Psychiatry, they published a meta-analysis and a meta-regression on randomized controlled studies. And they found that there was a significant improvement in anxiety and depression for individuals who partook in strength training. And so again, this study was exciting because individuals who were suffering from anxiety or depression improved. Individuals that were not suffering from these conditions still reaped a benefit in terms of improved moods and preventing anxiety and depression onset. And again, they did not have to do an insurmountable amount of strength training in order to reap these benefits. In these particular studies, they found that 30 to 60 minutes per week of training was sufficient to be able to have mental health well-being outcomes from strength training. There are many benefits to strength training for our bodies, for our brains, and for our minds. If you are an individual who can see and has experienced the benefit of strength training on mental health well-being, please share your insights. Please share what you have found and experienced in your own life, because that'll be very inspiring and motivating to others. And until the next one, bye now.